Year 6, they finally decided to heed their orders, coming down from the NCR's top brass to go and find the local Brotherhood of Steel chapter. But finding it was only half the battle. Indeed, once they had discovered their secret bunker, they were tasked with proving some sort of loyalty and trust by dealing with a nearby NCR soldier who had set up camp. And now they were requested an audience with the Elder. This is Fallout New Vegas.
Welcome back. Zoop, zoop. Here we are. Let's do a quick save. And before we do that, let's read. Let's read some of these terminals. I think they're all identical though, right? You weren't like a unique NPC, right? Yeah, you're just generic scribe.
Pretty good job, given the situation he was handed.
Okay. Access data store. Access restrictions confirmed. Select a topic you wish to peruse. Bunker information. Okay. Hidden Valley data store bunker information. Project goals, Hidden Valley. The goal of the Hidden Valley project is to create a self-sustaining shelter for high-ranking VIPs that can serve as a command structure in times of crisis. The bunker itself is located several hundred feet below the surface. Multiple layers of reinforced materials serve to prevent a breach of the inhabitable areas by anything safe or a direct hit by a bunker busting weapon, utilizing a megatonnage considered outside the capability of America's closest competitors. In the event that our enemies become capable of such an attack, the bunker's dervish camouflaging system makes targeting the site impossible for automated systems, forcing aggressors to rely on guesswork and sheer luck. Okay. I'm assuming this is pre-war stuff, no? Systems overview. The Hidden Valley bunker relies on two main systems. The Candle, C-A-N-D-L-E, fusion power system provides power to all bunker systems. Built more for reliability and duration of service, the power output of the system has been exceeded by current designs, but it can supply the bunker with power for an estimated 752 years. The Dervish camouflage system provides visual and electronic interference to prevent airborne or long-range enemy weapons from targeting the bunker. The normal soil around Hidden Valley has been supplemented with a combination of aluminum and various silicates, which are then dispersed using a widespread network of industrial fans to blanket the area in a cloud of what is essentially chaff. Combined with the electronic countermeasures of the nearby array at Black Mountain, the bunker at Hidden Valley is effectively impossible to target. The array at Black Mountain. Okay. Sure. Yeah, I'm assuming it was set up by the United States government pre-war for enclave purposes. Same goes for the Remnants bunker, but this was maybe the primary installation out here. What happens if I hit this electric switch? Oh. Opening the box, you find a series of breakers that appear to correspond to the terminals nearby. Cut the power to all but 3 of the terminals. Is this new?
Just had word that the town of Prim is now part of the NCR.
I don't remember this thing at all.
They'll be running the whole region soon.
Did they add this in to make it easier? Because it's such a pain in the fucking ass? I think they did. Maybe it's an affectation of Tale of Two Wastelands? It is genuinely one of the worst quests in the entire game. Not even on the basis of writing, just like, it's so annoying. Okay, anything else of interest back here? I'm so curious if the TV show, as they're beginning to get into more Enclave lore, I'm so curious what else they're going to get into. And if they're going to, you know, discuss stuff like this. Look at these broken items. Malfunctioning super sledge. How does it malfunction? Or at the very least, how does the version that appears in Fallout 3 and New Vegas malfunction? Because on the outside looking in, it doesn't seem to have any like extra way of exerting force. It definitely has piping and like what looks to be like copper conductive
Does the
coils
NCR
or
have any
whatever in the
artillery
middle.
that big?
But it definitely doesn't seem to, like, have any kind of exhaust, or it doesn't use any kind of electric as far as you can tell the player. Frankly, I think in Fallout 5, I do enjoy the version of the super sledge as it exists in 4, but I would love like a modified version that requires ammunition, you know? Like a super sledge that runs off of microfusion cells. I think that would be fucking cool as hell. And similarly, I think other weapons like the Ripper should run off of ammunition. I love the idea of really high-grade melee weapons that also have to contend with the ammo economy. You know? I love the idea of that. And that also gives you, like, wiggle room to make them even more powerful. Because already, you know, when it comes to, like, weapon balance and stuff like that in games, oftentimes it's like a push and pull, where a lot of times, especially in single player, you know, you will have stuff to where it's like, okay, melee weapons in a Fallout game, you would think just do more damage, have higher DPS at the very least than ranged, because you have to get close to the enemy, right? It's effectively on the pros and cons list of things, it's a con that you have to get close. Though I guess they kind of balance it out by saying like, yeah, well, it doesn't require ammo, and that's the pro, you know? I don't know. I just generally enjoy the idea of melee weapons that require ammunition in some form or function. I play Helldivers 2 semi-regularly with my dear partner Kim, and they recently added in a hammer that you have to reload, and it's so cool. I don't really fuck around with melee weapons, but it is like very cool, right? And I cannot help but think of the super sledge and how cool it would be to at least have a variant, you know? This is the beauty of having so many aesthetic shifts in Fallout over the years. I think you could so easily have it to where, like, in future games, they're just like the old models and stuff come back, and they're just like different functioning forms of the same stuff, right? You could just add more nuance and clarity to, like, oh, the super sledge as it appears in Fallout 4 is a different type of super sledge. It's like a wasteland scrapped together super sledge or whatever. Whereas this kind, which is more akin to what appeared, I think. I don't remember. How do they look in Fallout 2 and 1? I think they look very similar to this, right? I think they look very similar to this. But you could just say, like, this is a pre-war version. You know, this is a pre-war super sledge, and that also makes sense why, like, the Brotherhood would be interested in it. It's pre-war tech. Super cool. I love the idea of it. I think you could run away with that. They already kind of do that in Fallout 4 with the Creation Club stuff, where with, like, Fallout 4 Anniversary Edition, you get multiple versions of the 10mm pistol because there's different, like, models of it. And I think the Fallout show also tries to establish it as canon, as there being, like, multiple versions of it. I think that's the smartest way to go about it. And it wouldn't be that Fallout is the first thing that's done this before. There's other, like, long-running franchises that do this. But to where it's like, okay, this is this model of 10mm pistol. Either it's, like, pre-war, post-war, or different manufacturers competing, like, weapons manufacturers making a similar gun that uses 10mm ammo. And, you know, you can, like, you can kind of hand wave away and be like, yeah, this manufacturer is more popular in the Mojave area, whereas this one was more popular in the Washington, D.C. area, which is why this kind of 10mm exists there. Or in the CRPGs, you get the one that has, like, the revolver, like, whatever on it, that also has, like, a magazine on the bottom that everyone jokes about now. But very cool stuff. I like it all. I'm very much in the camp of, like, yeah, put more stuff in, you know? Have there just be more shit, which is more work. But I personally, I'm not opposed to the idea of, because I love these games so much, I put so much time into them, I'm not opposed to, like, you know, don't tell them, but I'm not opposed to spending a little money to get, like, all of them. If it's like, yeah, here's the throwback set for the Fallout 3 New Vegas era of weapon skins, and they all function how you would think and all that, you know? Here's the classic Fallout ones. Here's ones that only appeared in the Fallout TV show, right? I'm not opposed to it. Don't say it to them. Don't get them any ideas, right? don't get the marketing team to hear this, right? Just get the creatives to hear this and tell them to shut the fuck up and not tell marketing, right? All right, let's see. Let's look over here. Anything good?
Hello, outsider.
No, nothing of interest. We could do some doohickeys here, some crafting. Okay. Sure. Oh. Senior Knight Lorenzo.
Oh, you must be the outsider everyone's buzzing about. Pleased to meet you. I'm Lorenzo, Senior Knight and General Handyman around here.
Okay, well, time for me to go, handyman.
Later.
Later. Dude, they love doing it here. Later. Fuck, yes. Oh, shit, the VR training pods. Which I have to assume this is cut content, you know? Because you can't actually go inside the training pods, I believe.
So don't get any ideas.
Same goes, not all too dissimilar from what went on at Nellis, you know? Apprentice Watkins.
Yeah?
Oh, you changed your voice a whole lot. Okay. What's with all the computers?
It's our virtual reality training hall. We don't really go out all that often anymore, so this is how we stay sharp.
You said any more before. Did the Brotherhood used to go out more?
Yeah, a lot more. Back when we were at the Helios station. Oh, crap. I'm pretty sure I'm not supposed to talk about that, especially with outsiders. So forget you just heard that, okay?
Shouldn't you be in school or something?
Head Scribe Taggart quickly realized my extraordinary talent when I took the mandatory VR combat testing. Soon after that, he requested that I get transferred to VR specialist training.
How
serving
old are
as his
you supposed to
assistant.
be?
I miss hanging out with the other students all the time, but at least I get to skip all those boring lectures.
Okay, tell me about yourself.
Well, like just about everyone else here, I grew up in the Brotherhood. My father was a scribe and my mother a paladin.
Are your parents here somewhere?
They both died at Helios 1.
The
The others were always like a family to me before that, but afterward they became my family in truth.
Okay, tell me about yourself
Well,
again.
like,
So, who do you take after more, your mother or your father?
I don't know. I'm a little like both of them, I guess. If I had to choose, I really don't know which I'd pick. That's a question I've been asked a lot lately, since it's something I have to decide for myself soon.
What do you mean, decide for yourself?
I'm currently an apprentice in the Brotherhood, and recently became eligible for journeyman status. But first I have to decide which order I want to join, the Knights or the Scribes.
Tell me about the Knights.
Knights are in charge of all of our equipment. Power armor, Gatling lasers, you name it. All of it built and maintained by Knights. Knights also get to go out on patrols, scouting assignments, and support the Paladins in offensive operations. Being a Knight would mean getting to see more of the world, fight the Brotherhood's enemies, and possibly someday become a Paladin like my mother.
Okay. Can I ask you about the other option as well? Yada yada. Okay, tell me about the Scribes.
The Scribes are responsible for discovering how all the old tech we recover actually works, and sometimes even work on inventing new things. Without them, the Brotherhood could never fulfill its mission. Or at least that's what my dad always used to say.
Okay, time for me to go now.
Later.
I almost thought she was about to hit me with the later.
The bunker takes a little getting used to, doesn't it?
Hello, Scribe Taggart.
Yes, what is it?
And you are?
Ah, the outsider. I suppose it's too much to ask that jarhead Ramos to keep outsiders away from my research. I am Head Scribe Taggart, and I am much too busy to deal with the likes of you right now.
And how old is Scribe Taggart also supposed to be? Over here, Apprentice Watkins has a very, like, confusingly youthful voice and candor, right? And Taggart over here has the face of, like, a newborn baby. He has, like, the face of a young child. He looks like the Lone Wanderer from Fallout 3. He has the face of the Lone Wanderer. A what, 18-year-old, 19-year-old? But the rest of him is like the body of
the other day I heard some bigwig in the NCR military died.
Like late middle-aged old man. Okay. Let's check over here. Got a terminal. Nothing much else to do. Can look at the bed. That's it. Raoul is slightly fusing with the floor. Self-destruct authorization terminal. Cool. Okay. Hidden Valley Network. By order of Elder McNamara, engaging the bunker's self-destruct sequence requires the assent of the head scribe, head paladin, and elder of the chapter. Each of these brothers has been given a key card to be produced in case of emergency. When all 3 key cards are inserted below, the password to the self-destruct terminal to the right will be generated. Please report a lost or stolen keycard immediately. Okay. Generate self-destruct password. Please insert all 3 keycards below. Sure. Well, I can't insert it. Maybe I can take a keycard after this asshole, though.
So don't get any ideas.
Yeah, I'm just gonna... Yoink. Okay. Not that I intend to blow them up, but, you know, just... if we decide it has to go that way. Right? If we decide we just gotta wipe them out, there's no going back on the bridges that have been burned between the Brotherhood and the NCR. Okay.
We have a duty to preserve the past.
There have been reports that the NCR is moving more and more troops into the area.
Well, yeah, there is a war. Okay. Sure. The dam, the like artillery there, the 38 Spire, which they are definitely aware of is some sort of technological marvel, apparently. This? Why is there a 2-headed bear right here? Are these the sharecropper farms? Or no, this is Camp McCarran, isn't it? Yeah. Okay. Their main military base. Or no, wait, that's Nellis. Right, yeah, the howitzers and, like, artillery of Nellis. AFB. And that's the dam. And this is the Black Mountain satellite array. And there's the Repcon launch facility. Are there any that they maybe missed from the core game? Obviously, they don't have any of the vaults marked. Are there any high-tech places that they missed? I'm surprised they don't have Jacobstown marked on account of it being potentially like a super mutant hive. You know? Possibly Vault 22, was it? With all the green plant shit? Maybe you could make an argument for that. Oh, they don't have Fortification Hill marked. They don't know about the Securitron army beneath Fortification Hill. Yeah, that's what they're unaware of. Is there anything else, though? Any major, like, tech caches and stuff? I don't know. I think I can't think of any. Beyond what's already here. Yeah, I think that's it. No? Okay, let's pickpocket you. Yoink. Alrighty. Hello. Elder McNamara?
When you first showed up on our doorstep, I'll admit at first I didn't know what to think. After giving the matter some thought, however, I've decided that an outsider could be of great use to me right now. However, I will not force you to help us. Should you refuse, you will be allowed to leave here. Though no, we will be keeping an eye on you. What do you say, outsider? Are you willing to help us?
You know what? This is a great point. It's effectively the exact same engine, just a little bit more modified between Fallout 3 and New Vegas. But why do so many of the NPCs look different? Why is there like a distinct look for the like 90 or 70 to 90% of NPCs in each game? You know? 70 to 90% of Fallout 3 NPCs all kind of have like the same sort of like design aesthetic. And the same goes for New Vegas ones. What is the distinction? Because it never really occurred to me until right here. Because Elder McNamara looks like a Fallout 3 NPC. He doesn't look like a New Vegas guy. Why is that? Same goes for, what's his name, who had the strange face that he looked like a young character from Fallout 3. Why is it that here they look like Fallout 3 characters here? Paladin Ramos, right, that we saw at the start, as well as the guy with the glasses at all the terminals, they look like New Vegas NPCs. Do you know what I'm saying? Why is there this distinction, and why am I able to get, like, I'm like getting a whiff of it, but I can't quite exactly pin down what causes the dichotomy to even exist. Because this guy looks so Fallout 3, and I don't know fucking why. Alright. I'll help you. I have better things to do. I'll help you.
Then allow me to explain our situation. This bunker is currently locked down, allowing no entry or exit, with you being one of the few exceptions. In exceptional cases, teams are sent out to investigate sites or retrieve materials deemed too important to ignore. 3 such teams have gone missing recently, and the news of their disappearance has not yet been widely spread to avoid undue concern. In order to maintain the peace and adhere to the strictures of the lockdown, I need to send someone else to discover what happened to them.
I'll begin looking immediately. Surely you have people better suited to look for them than me. I have better things to do. Surely you have people better suited to look for them than me. They'll be like, yes, but they're on lockdown.
The less who are aware of this situation, the better. My brothers and sisters were deeply traumatized by the losses we incurred several years ago. It would be imprudent to worry them unduly without first discovering the facts of the situation.
Okay, I'll do it.
I'm glad I can count on you. Oh, and one other thing. The patrols each had a holotape detailing their missions that you can use to track them. The shielding of the bunker prevents us from actively tracking them, but their positions should show up on your map once you get to the surface. Should our worst fears become realized, please bring back all 3 of the holotapes from the patrols. Otherwise, bring our brothers home. I've given the order that you be given access to some of the equipment our scouts and patrols have scavenged over the years. You won't be allowed to purchase any prohibited equipment, but hopefully some of what's available will prove useful to you.
What's the prohibited equipment?
Found the missing patrols, or was something else on your mind?
We already found quite a few of them, but I think we have to go back and get the tapes that have now spawned on them? Maybe? I was hoping to speak to you about other matters.
I can spare a little time. What did you want to talk about?
Tell me about the lockdown.
It's a protective measure that was enacted after our defeat at Helios. The NCR was hot on our heels, and we wouldn't have survived another encounter. It was decided that we would stay quiet for a time, heal the wounded, and try to come up with a new strategy. However, after we had fully recuperated, our first scouting measures showed that the NCR's presence in this region had only increased in our absence. There are now more than 5 times the number of NCR troops in the area as when we fought them, and we have half the number we did at Helios. And so the lockdown has been extended. To go outside would be the death of us all.
How do you get supplies?
We have some personnel that are allowed to travel on the surface. They trade for what we need and occasionally drop off what they acquire. We make sure that they only enter or leave the bunker while the sandstorm is active, to avoid detection.
What is with that crazy sandstorm on the surface?
That is this base's defensive system. It serves as camouflage and masks all entry and exit from the bunker. We use it to hide our patrols and supply runners, though we still send such out at night to be extra safe.
The NCR is currently looking to destroy you. I'm not going to tell you that.
Later.
Later. Hell yeah. Okay. Let's see. Let's head on over here. Where is the head? It's Knight Ramos, or Paladin Ramos, right? Who's the head paladin? Or am I mistaken? That's someone else. Got some Brotherhood equipment. Combat knife right in the heart. I'm surprised that their heart is there, that they only have one. Super mutants, that is. Okay. Pile of old books. Alrighty. Sure. Maybe it is Ramos. I should speak with him on the way out. Or at the very least,
so,
pick it. Oh.
You're the outsider who's
Hardin.
been given leave to wander around freely. Desperate times call for desperate measures, I guess. Name's Hardin. I'm the head paladin of this chapter, and I think we might be able to help each other out. I don't know what the Elder talked to you about, but I can tell you this chapter is in trouble. And he's at the center of it. Are you willing to listen to what I have to say?
Sure, go ahead. Why should I trust you? No, I won't listen to you. Why should I trust you?
Why should you trust the Elder? I'd recommend listening to both of us, and choosing whom to trust for yourself. So are you willing to listen?
Okay, go ahead.
As you may have already heard,
You can just
this
be like,
entire
no.
base is under a state of lockdown. No one goes out except small patrols at night. Most of the chapter has been sealed in here for years. And those few who were outside when the lockdown was initiated are forbidden from returning. Morale has plummeted as time has gone by. And many of our current paladins haven't seen combat outside of training simulations. And all because of the Elder's explicit order that no one be allowed in or out. The only way things will change is if a new Elder is installed.
How do you propose to do that? Have you tried bringing this up with the Elder yourself? And I suppose you'd nominate yourself. I want no part in this. How do you propose to do that?
I don't know. I've gone through our records dozens of times looking for a precedent regarding the dismissal of an Elder and come up with nothing. The people who are most likely to know how it could be done are also some of McNamara's strongest supporters, so they refuse to help me, which is why we're having this conversation. An outsider such as yourself would arouse less suspicion asking questions about such matters. The fact that the Elder has some tasks for you means his faithful won't suspect you, and you have a line open to the man himself. In short, you're in a perfect position to help me. Will you at least think about it?
I'll see what I can do. What do I get out of helping you? I want no part in this. What do I get?
If I become Elder, the lockdown will be lifted, and we'll once again be able to send patrols out into the wastes. We'll become powerful again. And when that happens, it will be good to have the Brotherhood as an ally. Good enough?
I'll see what I can do.
That'll have to do. I'd recommend going to see Ramos first. As head of security, he's more familiar with our protocols than anyone else here. You could also try to find something relevant in our data store, though last I heard Scribe Ibsen is having a bit of a problem accessing it. And if McNamara should give you any tasks, I'd ask that you kept me abreast of them. Report anything you find to me, and we'll move from there.
Well, he already gave me a task. If I help him, can I convince him to align with the NCR, though? Like, I feel like that's a bridge too far.
What is it, outsider? Have you discovered anything?
The Elder has me looking for the lost patrols and retrieving their mission discs.
Yes. I know the loss of the patrols has weighed heavily on his mind for some time. He took it very personally when they first went missing, That was when I first began to seriously question his ability to lead us. A commander has to be able to deal with the potential loss of his men. It's strange that he would ask you to find mission discs on them, however. The missing paladins were all on standard patrols, which don't need them. Only brothers sent on special assignments are given mission discs. If you should find any on the lost patrols, let me know.
Okay. What do you think of the lockdown?
It's a travesty is what it is. Every second we sit on our hands down here is another second that we're not fulfilling our sworn duty.
Why do you dislike McNamara so much?
It's not that I dislike the Elder, but I strongly disapprove of his current style of leadership. We're safe, yes, but at what cost?
Also worth pointing out, Paladin Hardin looks like a New Vegas NPC. He doesn't look like a Fallout 3 one. What would you do if you became Elder?
After lifting the lockdown, the first thing I'd do is send scouts out to recon the area. We need to know what's going on out there. Next, I'd resume patrols in the near vicinity, and begin sending search teams out to the spots the scouts reported were relatively safe. It's standard procedure when a chapter relocates to an area. But standard procedure wasn't our last Elder's style, either.
Tell me about your last Elder.
Elijah was a strange one. His even becoming Elder was highly questionable, seeing as how he was a scribe. Typically, only paladins are eligible. But an exception was made in his case on account of him being a genius. Unfortunately, whatever scientific acumen he had didn't extend to tactics. Trying to defend Helios was a blunder of the worst kind, and many brothers lost their lives because of it. Many of the senior paladins, myself included, advised him to fight a retreating action, but he refused to budge. Said he almost had it working. We never did find out exactly what he was talking about. When the perimeter was finally overrun, the Elder had simply vanished.
Tell me about the battle at Helios.
Helios was the worst goddamn action I've seen in a long, long career of fighting.
That's it? Okay, time for me to go.
Later.
Okay. Let's check in with Ibsen, perhaps.
Hello again, my friend. I hope you've been finding the information in the data store useful.
Now that the data store is fixed, what do you think of Hardin trying to get McNamara dismissed?
I can understand how the man might be frustrated by the current situation. He's a take-charge sort of fellow. Standing around's not his strong suit. I myself often wish we could end this interminable stasis and begin moving forward again.
Okay, I gotta get going.
Bye.
Might check the terminal here. Is there new stuff I can access? Bunker information? No. Okay. Return to Hardin with the discs. Look at history files relating to elders being dismissed from their positions. Okay. Sure. Which I guess we need permission from Ramos to access the data. It's wild that you don't need permission from the head scribe. Or maybe you do. Maybe I need to go talk with Taggart. Is there a relation with Taggart, or am I thinking of Taggart E?
Oh, hey there. Something I can help you with?
Oh, what would an elder have to do to get kicked out?
So you've been talking to Hardin, eh? He's been looking for a way to usurp McNamara ever since the lockdown started. Don't get me wrong, he's a good man. But Elder McNamara has done all right by us. If it weren't for him, none of us would have survived at Helios. I'll tell you what I told Hardin. There have been only a few cases of elders being dismissed from their posts in the Brotherhood's history. And those involve crimes that someone like Elder McNamara is just not capable of. You can look it up for yourself if you want. I'll grant you access to that portion of the history section of our data store. See Senior Scribe Ibsen about accessing it.
Okay. So tell me about what happened at Helios.
I'm sure someone's told you all this before. Several years back, we were running our chapter out the Helios 1 solar power station. Our elder at the time, Elijah, had some kind of obsession with the place, which is the only reason we stayed as long as we did. That place was hardly defensible, and we knew the NCR was moving in on us, but the Elder refused to budge, insisting that he just needed more time. We never found out what he needed time for. Wave upon wave of NCR troopers hit us from all directions. We held out for a time, but we were grossly outnumbered, and they had more men than we had ammo. Eventually, our positions collapsed. Elder Elijah was nowhere to be found, so McNamara took charge and led what remained of us on a counteroffensive west. We lost a lot of men and women, but we broke through and made it here. Make no mistake, McNamara saved this chapter that day.
Who is Elijah?
Who was Elijah, more like? He was our elder before McNamara. Bright guy, but just between you and me, he was a little off. Our mission is to recover and preserve the technology of the past, but Elijah wanted more. He sought ways to improve upon technology, make it better. When we found Helios 1, he was like a kid in a candy store, kept talking about the potential and a grand design never realized. He even insisted we set up our base there, against the objection of nearly every paladin. What followed is a whole other story.
Okay. Well, I need to get going.
Bye.
Let's head on back to Ibsen. Alrighty. It does sound like the vast majority of folks prefer to have McNamara in charge of things. Even if perhaps ultimately they'll just continue to isolate and perhaps eventually just die out. But, you know, if that's what they want, right? Who am I to stop them? Who am I to give a shit about them? But certainly if you're like an independent or otherwise like courier, you might want them to help you at Hoover Dam.
There have been reports that the NCR is moving more and more troops into the area.
Hello again, my friend. I hope you've been finding the information in the data store useful.
How do I access more topics?
Well, you'd have to get a senior level member of the chat.
Yeah, I have that. Okay, goodbye. I'm assuming I have it now. Okay. Elder dismissal incidents. Search for elder dismissal in topic history. Return the following results. Choose a result. We'll do 1 and we'll work our way down. Incident number 1. Let it be recorded that on this day, Raymond Lorne was dismissed from his post as elder for committing the crime of murder. Brother Lorne was known to have hostile feelings toward the victim, Senior Scribe Ritter. The guilty party insists that Ritter's death was a tragic case of friendly fire. The bunker was under attack at the time. But the tribunal felt they could not let him persist as elder with such suspicion hanging over him. Head Scribe Busick. Number 2. Be it known from this day, Kenneth Jones shall no longer bear the title of elder. Brother Jones has willfully gone against the chain that binds, and has been forced to step down. Head Paladin Lindquist succeeds him as elder. Head Scribe Morgan. And number 3. Let the record show that I have stood witness to the dismissal of David James from the post of elder. Brother James was charged with destroying an unknown device recovered from a recent expedition. The purpose and function of the device remains unknown, and Brother James has thus far proven unwilling to discuss the matter with anyone. Head Scribe Talwin. Okay. And what was our update to go tell Hardin about it? Oh no, we can ask Ramos about the chain that binds. Okay. Then let's see if we're... Oh fuck, what level am I on? I'm on level 1 now, right? Yeah. So we need to go almost out of here. And there's Ramos.
Oh, hey there. Something I can help you with?
One of the data store entries mentioned the chain that binds. What is that exactly?
That's an old principle that's been around since the Brotherhood was founded. It basically means that you have to obey a superior officer.
The chain of
It's
command.
pretty much common sense, but it gets invoked a lot when people get pissy about following orders. If you're curious, I'll give you access to the data store entry on it. You'd probably be the first to read it in years, if not decades.
Okay, time for me to go.
Later.
Well, let's go read that data store. It harkens back to the Brotherhood of Steel's original, like, 200 plus years ago, origins as being, like, former United States military. Specifically, like, not like intelligence officers, but like soldiers, boots on the ground people, mechanics and stuff like that. Because otherwise that would fall more so under the purview of them being like Enclave, right? Correct me if I'm wrong. Okay,
There was a huge
let's check one of these. Data store. Chain that binds. The chain that binds is the cornerstone of our organization, the rock that supports the great tree of the Brotherhood and its myriad branches. It holds that 1. Orders are to flow from on high down through the ranks. An order from a superior must always be obeyed, that their wisdom may be carried out without hesitation. 2. Orders are to observe the flow and not skip ranks. A superior may only give orders to his direct subordinates, and not to those beneath them. In this way, harmony of intent and cohesion of thought is maintained.
Explosion
Okay.
east of the Colorado a little while ago.
Return to Hardin with your findings about the chain that
Does
binds.
the NCR have any artillery that big?
All right. Which he may...
Did you
I
hear
forget
about the
how he
NCR
does
pilot
it.
that died? That he was trying to sabotage?
Is maybe his excuse that technically Elder McNamara isn't quite Elder because formerly Elijah was never removed from having Elder status? Maybe that's it?
What is it, Outsider? Have you discovered anything?
Do you know anything about the chain that binds?
I could hardly call myself head paladin if I didn't. It's one of the first things every initiate learns when they start training. What about it?
One of the few times an elder was dismissed was due to it. Did you know there's a second part? Never mind, let's talk about something else. One of the few times an elder was dismissed was due to it.
I could be wrong, but I think that's a dead end. McNamara's always followed orders, and we've been incommunicado since fleeing Helios.
Did you know there's a second part to it?
Second part? What are you talking about?
It says a superior is not allowed to give orders to the men under his subordinate.
That is the standard procedure, yes. For example, McNamara gives orders to head scribe Taggart, who then relays further orders to the scribes. I wasn't aware that failing to do so was punishable, however. Interesting. If we can just find an instance where McNamara went around someone and gave orders to their subordinates, we'll have him.
Okay, time for me to go.
Later.
Okay. Which is it actually Veronica who is that instance? Or maybe it's the discs. Yeah, it's the discs where he specifically ordered the paladins to go out and it resulted in them getting killed. Right? Because, I can't remember. Is it that McNamara sees that them sort of languishing in isolation is what's them languishing? Like it's not good for their current status or the health of the organization? Which is ironic considering like the gotcha that Hardin wants to utilize against McNamara is effectively what he wants to do. He wants to stop them from being isolationists to the same degree that they are. Like, you know, they'll still be isolationists, just not quite as in an extreme way. Okay. Let's see. Find the missing Brotherhood patrol at RepCon HQ. Retrieve their missing mission holotape. Okay, well, I guess we can start over. Oh, we need to go look at that blip on the map. Fuck, I forgot. Yeah, we gotta do that. Okay. Otherwise, I'm gonna forget about it out there. Let's do that, and then we'll hit up the locations. I want to say we found all or 2 out of 3 of these Brotherhood patrols that we're meant to find. Like, we've already found them, but they didn't have the tape spawned on them. Quick saving here. Okay. What's that? Scorpion.
Sure, boss. The old man will crawl around in the dirt to keep moving.
Good. You know what? I'm gonna swap to armor piercing to use against the giant scorpions. Or was there only the one? I feel like I remember this area and there being a decent chunk of scorpions out here. Maybe I'm tripping though. Dead Prospector. 7 of diamonds. Some caps. Jack of hearts. Okay. There should be a New Vegas mod that puts Balatro in the game. But it only puts Balatro in the game if you already have Balatro on Steam, the same way that Tale of Two Wastelands works.
Get him, boss. I mean, if that fits with your schedule. Sure, boss. You lead the charge. I'll follow as fast as my arthritic, rotting knees can carry me.
Balatro already did do a Fallout collab too, right? Yeah. Some of the alternate face cards in that game are like Fallout related. I think you can get like Vault Boy, some power armor. I forget what set of power armor. It may be the T65 stuff. I can't remember. Or T60 stuff. Scorpion Gulch. Wow. Okay. Yeah, there were scorpions here. I guess this is a gulch. I don't formally know what a gulch is, aside from video games. There's a... Obviously, the big one is the whatever Blood Gulch. Bloodstone? No, Blood Gulch. From Halo, right? The famous multiplayer map. And there's also...
With my cataracts, you only
shit.
sort of look like that.
There was also a level in, I think, Banjo-Tooie, right? Where it was it called like Glitter Boulder, Glitter Stone Gulch? Glitter Gulp Gulch? Something along those lines. You know, rare in their naming schema.
Hope you're looking, boss, because I don't see so good.
However, that didn't seem like much of a gulch, and it seemed like more of a mine. Right? That didn't seem like a gulch to me, if this is the standard by which we're operating. What is this? When you stand up on the rock, it spawns in a bunch of fucking scorpions that you have to fight? Yeah, I think so. I think that's exactly it. These are bark scorpion hunters.
I guess old guys are tougher than we look, huh?
I love shooting the scorpions and having, like, their chitin pop off of them in different parts, like, pop off. That is very satisfying. Oh, look, there's another blip on the radar. Fuck, we have to go to it. Okay. There's another scorpion here. I assume. I don't see it, though. I hope it doesn't pop out and scare me. Is it above me? Oh, there it is. Gotcha. Okay. Dude, I'm grateful to have never seen a scorpion in real life. I feel like if I saw a scorpion in real life, I would shit my pants and die. Just immediately. I heard from a guy I knew way back in the day. He told me a story of how he got like a low rent like hotel motel room out by he was vacationing by, I think it was Tennessee, the like Pigeon Forge like Dolly World area, and he got one of the cheapest hotels sort of on the outskirts of it. And he said that he woke up one morning, or maybe it was his son woke up. I think it was him. But they woke up, whoever it was, and they found a fucking scorpion in bed with them. And that, it was so shocking. It was just like, it wasn't even that big of a story. But it was so shocking to me that it stayed with me and it freaked me the fuck out. Now I'm like, in the back of my mind, I'm always saying like, yeah, one day I'm gonna wake up and there's gonna be a fucking scorpion and it's going to kill me. It's going to kill me, dude. I don't know how powerful scorpions are in real life. Like, I feel like if a scorpion stung me, I would die. You know, I feel like I would die. I don't know if it's survivable. Like, I don't hear about them being, like, particularly powerful with their stings. I have no idea. Not to get into the snake discourse again. Right? But I have no idea, like, what capabilities they do or do not have to kill. They seem exceedingly powerful, and, like, every sort of, like, fictional character who's meant to be some sort of badass, whether they be heroic or villainous, is associated with scorpions. Oh, look, yeah, here's favorite centaur Mo. Did I just kill Mo? Just then. Well, here's the mission holotape. My power armor, I'll leave it. Uh-oh. Something has spawned in upon me taking that. Oh, it's a centaur. Blah. Gotcha.
Sure, boss. You lead the charge.
What kind of tricks are your eyes playing on you, Raul? Where you're hallucinating seeing centaurs? What fucked up world do you live in, man? Fucking Raul is just seeing like phantom centaurs out of the corner of his eyes. He's fucking lost it, dude. Okay, let's travel over here to this other blip. I'm gonna quick save in case there's like booby traps or landmines that wipe me out. God, I can't see shit. I'm turning on the night vision. Can I New Vegas my way up here? I sure can. Okay. What am I looking at on this radar? What is this out here that I've missed? Looks like I could probably ascend right over there. Okay. Oh, shit. I can't do anything. There's a fucking invisible wall. This is why people don't often use the verbiage New Vegas or way up a hill or mountain. Because that would mean that when you get almost up, you bang up into an invisible wall. Right? That is what would happen. Let's go on over here. Oh, fuck, it's locked. Which, of course, I cannot pick anything. I'd be breaking my code. Okay. Oh, Raul, what the fuck? Looking scary as shit over there, brother. Okay. Try and go over this way. There's never any respawns, are there? Oh, fuck, there are. Or is that Neil? Hang on, is that Neil? I'm gonna shoot. What did it say I got a crit on? That was just a super mutant. Super mutant brute. Respawn's confirmed. Okay, let me plop that right there. There's a makeshift marker. There should be an area we can cut across the mountain range, like over around here-ish. Huh. Fuck. Is there, though?
Guess my eyes won't play tricks after all. Sure, boss. You lead the charge. I'll follow as fast as my
There's Neil.
needs can carry me.
Naked Neil. Neil! God, I love fucking Rhonda and Tabitha. See, why does the funny shit, like it's not too dissimilar from like the LOL so random sense of humor that's employed by Old World Blues, but I fucking love Rhonda and best friend Tabitha, that whole like bit. I fucking love that. I think it's hilarious. Is it purely just the delivery I think is better? I mean, there is a lot, you know, there's a lot to be said about delivery and comedy being like the secret to success. Get him, Raul. Get him! Good shit. Gotcha. Okay. There's fucking somewhere around here that I can go up the range and onto the other side, no? Oh, here it is. I think. Isn't this it? Or am I tripping? I think, yeah, this has gotta be it. Fuck, there's a fucking invisible wall! No! Oh, God. They fucked me. Okay, well. Shit. Alright, alright, alright. God, it's a good thing I put the damn marker down, because otherwise I'm not gonna... yeah, is it even showing up on my map? Oh, it is. It actually is. It's still active on my radar, even from this far away. Okay, well, we can maybe make do. Is it just the electrical switching station? Have I not uncovered that? No, I have. El Dorado substation. What have I not uncovered over here? Some fucking cave filled with like 2 coyotes or whatever? I'm gonna quick save. We're entering territory where we could potentially get accosted by a Legion murder squad. Okay. I'll holster the weapons so we move a bit faster. At least I think we do. Alrighty. And what is this? We're coming right up on it. It's extremely close by now. Definitely seems like it's some type of cave. Yeah, here we go. Black Rock Cave. Okay. Well, that's it. Black Rock Cavern. Which one is it? Oh, hey. Nightkin. Yeah. Had to check if they were friendly or not. Yeah, this is a place you can get another shipment of, stealth boys now. Fuck. Whiffed it. Fuck, I whiffed it. I'm going for the head. Nailed it. Bumper sword, grenades. Minigun. Okay. Let's hug the left here. Got some caps. Paladin toaster. Oh. Okay, I think it's the unique displacer gauntlet. I wasn't sure where the head was. I just shot. Assault carbine? Eh, fuck it, I'll take it. We can use it for fun. Why not? Okay. Let me get that weapon out. If we're using it for fun. Okay, let's do a quick save. Someday I should do an automatic, like, assault rifle or whatever weapon build in this game. I never do it. Because I'm just not into, like, using a basic automatic assault rifle. Like, if I'm going that route, I'd rather use the, like, M1 Garand and have fun with that and listen to the fun little ping noise that people who love guns fucking fawn over. Right, I can live a little vicariously through that. I can be like, you know what? It's not really my thing, but I'm appreciating the fun ping noise too. Okay. You know what? Should I take a slurp here? No, I better not. It's the top floor, ain't it?
Unauthorized facial pattern detected. Valid security badge detected. Temporary access granted. Please complete employee registration with security.
Okay. I'll do that. Don't worry, I'll hit up security before long. Definitely doing that. Not. Asshole, you fucking idiot. Uh-oh.
Hello, Mrs. Millet.
Yeah,
I hope you have an excellent day at work today.
I'm Mrs. Millet. I'm here to look for a dead body. Mrs. Millet is here looking for dead bodies. Armed with her assault carbine. Let's head on up this way. Top floor? Is that where we need to be? Let me check the local map. Oh, fuck. Who the hell knows? I think it is. Oh, God. Yeah, we have the... Oh, shit! Oh, my God! I forgot we left him alive here. Shit. Oh, shit on it. Okay. Oh! They're coming around the corner!
We've got company, boss.
They're branded with Repcon! Damn, good shooting, Raul.
Follow as fast as my arthritic Roddy needs to carry me.
Raul, shut the fuck up. Okay. Good shooting, Raul, but also, shut the fuck up. Okay, and you have got our mission holotape. It was the robots that did it. You saw it, Raul. These respawn at all? No. Look at all this fucking blood. Is that ours? Okay. Data. Yeah, here we go. We should probably be reading these. Mission code CB-03. Temporary password, the better part of valor. Summary. Paladin, Hughes, and Fairbanks, I need you two to head north to the nearby communications array and look for the components mentioned in the briefing. The mutants there have been reasonable in the past and may prove helpful. McNamara. Mission code XV-56. Temporary password, lives to fight another day. Summary. Paladins, Matisse, and Lander. You are to survey the ruins at coordinates 0.004, 9.265. Search for the components we need, and I wonder if that's like real accurate coordinates. Huh. Anyway, and retrieve what you can. As a secondary objective, compile a list of additional items at the site for future retrieval. Signed, McNamara. Alright, well, one more to go. Let's get on out of here. Over this way? Does this get me out of here? Main floor? Elevator doesn't work? Sure. Empty safe. Oh, fuck. How do we get out of here? Oh, over this way. Gotcha. Nothing new on the dead fiends. Wild that the fiends made it all the way over here. You know, this is kind of far out from their vault. Is this the furthest out that they can get? No, maybe up here is the furthest. Maybe it's the furthest south that they get. Or no, because they were also just by Good Springs. Man, imagine if the fiends started running over to Good Springs. They would be fucked. Can you ever read about the powder gangers interacting with the fiends? That would be interesting, huh? Okay. Well, let's roll over here to Nellis. And this is the one that we did find in the blasting field. No? I think. The Doc Mitchell theme. Okay. Sure does have you go around a disparate bunch of places, right? Repcon, I would say, is early game. This probably mid game, and Blackrock Mountain end game. Okay, nothing on you. Oh no, the holotape. You actually had it. What happened to all their helmets? Did I take them? Maybe I did. Okay, well, we got those. Let me read their mission statement. Mission code KH-792. Temporary password, and to dare to do it. Summary, Paladin Racelian. You and an escort are to investigate the military base to the northeast for the components we need. We had reports that the current occupants are fiercely territorial, but it's highly unlikely they have any weapons that can seriously threaten someone in full power armor. The threat level is considered minimal. McNamara. That's funny. So they just ran out there? Do you think they just ignored the guy standing out front who was like, don't go out there, they blow people up? Because also, not just did that guy know about it, but a lot of people in the area know about it. Such is the drawback of being very isolationist. You don't get, like, common rumors that circulate that may save your life. Okay, let's head on back to Hidden Valley. Or should we hit up, should I hit up the gun runners and, like, do a quick repair job and sell some shit off? Let's do that. Is there in
Welcome, sir or madam.
Okay, get rid of the carbine. Should I sell off the Paladin toaster? I'm tempted to. But it's not really something we need to concern ourselves with. Get rid of the 20 gauge. Sure. Oh yeah, you don't do repairs here. I always forget.
Come back and see us again soon.
Because it's a one-way trade. Somehow. Right? How do I sell my stuff here? Maybe I leave it outside or whatever? How do I sell to you? Throw my shit in there somehow? Okay. Let's head back to the Brotherhood. Did we have any other business out here? I don't think so. Ugh. Scorpions out here freaking the hell out on account of the I guess the chaff All of the aluminum in the air at night. Okay. Over here. I'm assuming maybe the aluminum isn't there anymore. It like spread out too much. So it actually is just a normal sandstorm now. Okay. Let me do a hard save here real quick.
Reports that the NCR is moving more. Oh, hey there. Something I can help you with?
No, I'm good. See ya. Alright. I do want to try to get the Brotherhood aligned with the NCR if that is in any way possible. I don't think it is. But I will go speak with not Hardin first. Because I've done that before. Okay. Maybe I can get the current Elder to align himself with the NCR somehow. Gonna eat some gecko kebab. Good.
Found the missing patrols, or was something else on your mind?
Yeah, here are their holotapes.
They were all dead then. I suppose I'm not surprised. We have few friends in the world above, and many enemies. But we must turn our minds to other matters. When I sent out those patrols, I also sent 3 knights out on scouting missions. When the patrols failed to return, we assumed the worst, and sent a single communication to the scouts to hold position and maintain radio silence. I want you to contact those scouts and gather their reports. Like the patrols, they have devices on them that will enable you to track them. When you find them, tell them you're my representative and ask them if the bears are still hunting. That should get them to talk to you. Return when you've gathered all of their reports.
Okay. Meet with a Brotherhood scout near the NCRCF. Collect his report. Scout near Nipton. Scout near Camp Forlorn Hope. Okay. Oh, can I still give these to... No. I could update Hardin, though. I'm curious about that. Where is Hardin at? Because he said keep him abreast of any developments. Something of a development. Hello?
Yes, what is it?
I gotta go. I don't fucking remember where his little place is. Oh, we should try trading with them. I don't remember them having anything of particular value, though. Let's see, down and around here. Well, maybe one of them was Paladin Hardin. Oh, right. His room is back here beyond the Elder, yeah.
Hello?
Hello?
What is it, Outsider? Have you discovered anything?
I found the patrols for the Elder, and they had mission discs with orders from McNamara on them. The Elder tasked me with contacting several scouts out in the waste.
That's a sensible notion. Your familiarity with the nearby terrain makes you perfect as a liaison. I've been trying to get the Elder to send out scouts for years, and he's always been resistant to the idea. Said they'd be a vulnerability. I wonder what changed his mind.
Well, who knows? Maybe he's just cool. Maybe he's just a cool guy now, and you should stop this. I found the patrols for the Elder. They had mission discs on them. No, okay, goodbye.
Later.
Because that may be breaking the chain of command. I don't want to give him, like, the Casus Belli to depose the current sitting Elder. Okay. I almost wondered if that worked. That junction box. Okay, let's do a quick save here. And we'll head on out. Good, good, good. And we got 3 more locations to go check out. I don't think I've ever done it this way. I don't remember ever going out to find the scouts. Maybe I did. Maybe I did. I sure as hell don't remember it, though. Start over here at NCRCF. And I'll put a marker down right there, custom one. Okay, I did it too good, because now I can't tell where my custom one is. Here we are. Move it away slightly. Alright. I'm still thinking we are probably going to have to blow them up. But who can say? Oh, it's a skull. There's our scout. Hello?
What do you want? And don't try anything funny.
I'm Elder McNamara's representative. He said to ask if the bears are still hunting. I'm just wondering what you're doing here. Sorry, I didn't mean to disturb you. I'll just be going. I'm just wondering what you're doing here.
My purpose here is none of your concern. Now leave me be, or I'll be forced to defend myself.
He speaks like a lizard man.
What do you want? And don't try anything funny.
Sorry, I didn't mean to disturb you. I'll just be going.
See that you do. I'd advise you to avoid the prison over there. It's overrun by barbarians, and the whole place may become a battlefield at any time.
Well, I was already over there and it did become a battlefield. What kind of fucking scout are you?
What do you want? And don't try anything funny.
Okay, he said to ask if the bears are still hunting.
You speak truly, for it is unlikely that an outsider would know both the Elder's name and that passphrase. Very well. I've been observing the penal facility there in the distance for some time now, after having followed some rather disturbing rumors. The facility was run by the NCR for a time, but the prisoners overcame their guards and now use the prison as a base from which to conduct raids. Eventually, the NCR got around to putting the prisoners down, but not until they had wreaked havoc on nearby trade routes.
Hey, reactivity to my actions.
My observations are all within. Perhaps he will have a better idea of what this situation portends.
Okay. Brotherhood Scout Report number 1. Can I actually read it? No. Okay. Very well. Let's go over this way. Oh, enemies are nearby. I can't fast travel. Yeah, there's an enemy over here. Scorpion? 2 scorpions? Yep. Scorpion.
Don't worry, Bob. With my cataracts, you
Uh-oh.
only sort of-
More scorpions?
Sure thing, boss. You betcha. Okay, I guess we're doing this.
One more. Stuck in the rock.
We got company, boss.
Wait, do we really
Sure thing,
row?
boss. You betcha.
I thought that was all of them. Yeah, that was all of them. Raoul, you don't know what the hell you're talking about. Okay. I love that they have such bad intel, they don't even know that I'm aligned with the NCR heavily. They don't even know. They don't even know about me. Okay, let's move that marker. Over yonder. Oh, I can drink some fresh water from their little creek stream. Do a quick slurp. Nice. Now also over here we sometimes run into the Legion. Well, you know what? Maybe nuking them turns off the murder squads. Maybe we don't get murder squads anymore after the nuking. I have no idea. Maybe that's why, because we haven't seen one. We've been traveling around in a few places where we would have been liable to get it. Huh. Maybe. That's very cool if that's the case. Okay. I'm assuming these scouts don't spawn in until you have the quest, same as with the holotape. Because otherwise they're liable to get killed. Oh, I could just take the report off of their body, too.
Approach slowly, stranger. If you have no business with me, then go.
Elder McNamara sent me for your report. He asks if the bears are still hunting. I'll just ask these again. What are you doing here?
I have no reason to disclose the purpose of my actions to a stranger. Please leave. Approach slowly, stranger.
Okay, I guess I'll be going then.
Do that. And take care to avoid the valley to the east, if you know what's good for you.
Okay.
Approach slowly, stranger.
Well, I'm actually... I lied about all that. I'm here because of the Elder.
Then I am sworn to report. I've been dividing my time between the camps to the north and south of here. One belongs to the NCR, the other to a band of slavers known as Caesar's Legion. I was sure the NCR would quickly win, but that has not happened. Instead, the two sides maintained a long stalemate, and only after an extended duration did the NCR finally destroy its opponent. When they did, it appeared they did so with the help of fresh reinforcements. I do not believe they could have managed the feat without them. That savages such as these could last so long against the NCR is troubling. Please, take my findings to the Elder.
It's
He'll
troubling.
know what to make of this.
Okay. And one more. I guess we'll go over by Coyote Den. Possibly get into combat with coyotes while we're here. Oh, look at that. I'm gonna shoot him with my 22. Is there another one here? Yep.
Yeah. Time for more fight.
Oh shit, the death squad! The murder squad! Fuck!
Sure thing, boss. You betcha.
Wait, was it a murder squad? This is one fucking guy. Oh shit, here they come. They ain't coming anymore. Bitter drink. So 308. Legion money. Water. Okay, I'll take a couple kebabs while I'm at it. And our scout is up over here. So the rest of the murder squad, yeah, they're right over here. They're coming right for me, in fact.
Wow, I'm actually still alive. Who would have guessed?
Okay. What all do we have? 556. I guess I'll take it. Their money too. Should I take the plasma nades to sell? I don't really need the money. Fuck it. They're a little too heavy. For some reason, taking ammunition is more fun than taking explosives. Don't ask why that may be. Ballistic fist. Wow, C4. Fuck. Healing powder. More Legion money. Purified water. Oh, there's our scout. They're gone. Oh shit, I immediately became vilified. Alright, okay, sure. How did they know? How did they get the information out? Right? I should not have become vilified. They would have no way of knowing that it was me who did it. Right? Nobody would know. It's a single solo scout. Unless he has like some kind of, what's it called? Dead man switch? That goes off if you, or that activates it. Well, no, because he didn't know about the others. They definitely ain't got dead man switches. Okay. Hello?
Hey.
Hey.
Don't take another step if you value your life. For what purpose do you approach me?
What are you doing way up here?
That's none of your business. I suggest you head back the way you came.
Okay.
Don't take another step.
Well, don't mind me. I'm just passing through.
If so, you may wish to go around that town to the south. It's been taken by slavers, and they seem to be waiting for something. Or someone.
What were they waiting for over there? Oh, it's Nipton, yeah, Volpes and Colta to show up.
Don't take another step if you...
Or they were waiting for... Yeah, they were waiting for someone to show up. That way they could send a message to the Mojave outpost. Elder McNamara sent me as his representative. He asks if the bears are still hunting.
Strange that the Elder should send an outsider, but I suppose he has his reasons. My observations have mostly focused on the small town to the south of here. It was cruelly attacked, its inhabitants slain nearly to the last. That such an act could occur so far west is nearly unthinkable. The NCR has forces in all directions, and an outpost scant miles west from here. That they have not responded to this violence shows either an unwillingness or inability to properly defend their borders, which is telling. I've collected such musings in this report. Please take it to the Elder.
Okay. I don't know if we want to continue forward though with this. I'm gonna do a save here because maybe we don't want the Brotherhood to know that the NCR is kind of in deep shit. That said, everyone kind of knows it already. It's the Brotherhood is like the last faction to find out that like the NCR is spread way too thin. It's literally the most common rumors that shit is so fucked up in the NCR all around because they're spread way too thin in form of troops, resources, everything is just like a logistical nightmare currently. Damn, they got the fucking Tesla cannon. Do you have anything to say?
I heard some special squad of Rangers on its way to the Vegas area. I guess the NCR is finally getting serious about fighting Legion.
You know, we really should check in with the quartermaster. Aren't they on level 1? Okay, over here. Then, up here on the right, wasn't it?
We just had word that the town of Prim is now part of the NCR. At this rate, they'll be running the whole region soon.
Oh, you are gone. Thankfully, you're always here.
The word came down from the Elder that I'm to offer you some of our lesser wares. As if I didn't have other matters on my mind.
Okay, well, is there anything I can help you with?
If you must know, my inventory check this week shows that our weapon count is 1 short. Somehow we're missing a laser pistol. Hardin will have my head if I don't find that weapon soon. I can't delay my report to him any longer.
I could look around for the pistol?
If you happen to find it, bring it here right away. I might be able to throw a few supplies your way if you do.
Okay. A missing laser pistol. I don't remember where the hell it's at. Knight Torres in the Hidden Valley wants me to find a laser pistol that's gone missing. The first thing to do is speak with the paladin in charge of the firing range to see if he remembers who was using it. Ah. Okay. Well, what do you have here?
Have you found it?
No, sorry, I haven't found it yet.
Then we have nothing further to talk about.
Oh. Okay. Show me what you have.
Our patrols are always bringing more stuff in. Take a look.
Okay. Yeah, not much in the way of ammo. Like, there's a lot of variety, but the count is very low. Yeah, the variety is through the roof. A mile wide, but an inch deep. Automatic rifle, ballistic fish. A fish. A ballistic fish, hell yeah. Greased lightning. Faster attack. Is this just a regular power fist? Oh, they sell a Fat Man here. Alright. Goodbye.
Later. Have you found it? I need to give my report to Hardin soon.
No, sorry, I just wanted to make sure you you still wanted it after I said I didn't find it. Okay, so where is the firing range guy? Is it you?
Does Ramos know you're walking around without a guard?
Okay. I thought the firing range dude was always here, but I guess they do actually sleep. Can I sleep here? Can I sleep in one of their beds? I can. Okay. I'll sleep for 8 or 10 hours. Maybe everyone will be up. And we can do a quick chat with the firing range dude. Find the missing pistol. Dude is gone.
Hardin will be elder soon.
Does Ramos know
Mark
you're
my
walking
words.
around without a guard?
Helios will be ours again someday.
Well, that didn't guess much. Where the fuck is the dude who operates the firing range? He's still not there. There are people at the firing range firing, and the guy who's supposed to, like, look over the place, he ain't fucking anywhere. Did I kill him? Did he die? Did he get, like, sucked underground or something? He's still fucking gone. This guy, like, fell off the planet. Perhaps literally. You know what? Yeah, perhaps literally. There is someone... Oh, no, wait, it's a turret. Never mind. I was like, well, there is actually a blip on my radar.
Only a few people get to venture outside. Usually the trade for... Yes, can I help you?
Initiate Stanton. Oh, I'm trying to help tourists find a missing laser pistol. Have you seen it around?
No, no idea. Sorry.
Okay, I have to be going.
Okay, see you around.
McNamara's done a pretty good job.
That guy had a name.
Situation he was handed. Hey,
Okay.
Our former elder, Elijah, was obsessed with new technology. That's why we were at Helios in the first place.
Okay. Over here. Dude, where is this guy? Where is this guy? Oh, I can slurp from their water fountain now, at least. Okay. He's still not here. Is he, like, underground? Underneath it? No. I'll wait for 2 more hours. Well, 7:30-ish. Oh, okay. Nothing. This guy just completely fucked right off. I do not remember where it's at whatsoever. Okay, well.
We just had word that the town of Prim is now part of the NCR. At this rate, they'll
Restrooms
be
here?
running the whole region soon.
Let's go into level 2. Oh, hang on. What was that weird noise? I keep thinking that there's one of them trapped underground somehow. Maybe Ibsen knows. I doubt it, though.
Hello again, my friend. I hope you've been finding the information in the data store useful.
I can't talk to you about the missing pistol. Taggart?
Yes, what is it?
Nope, never mind. Bye. You know about it?
Yeah?
Part of me is hoping that we could just cut to the chase and find the person who's responsible for it going missing, rather than going through the proper order of operations.
Good to see you again. What can I help you with?
Time for me to go.
Later.
You're being watched, so don't get any ideas.
Maybe it is Lorenzo who has it. He's got a rifle.
Hell on my back, boss.
Raoul, don't announce that we just started crouch walking. They'll know. Yeah, I've got no fucking clue where this guy could be. Alright, we'll talk to the Elder.
Have you had any luck finding the scouts? Or did you have something to discuss?
Yeah, I did. Here are their reports.
Good. Let's take a look. If I'm reading this right, it appears that the NCR's grip on this region is nowhere near as firm as I thought. I'll have to review these in detail, but these reports have given me much to think about. Thank you, Outsider. You've become someone I can count on, so I believe I can share something rather confidential with you.
Okay. Just tell me what you want me to do. Go on. Go on.
The device that creates the sandstorms above, that masks our comings and goings, was only intended to be used in case of emergencies. It was never meant to be used with any regularity, and the other systems here were not designed to accommodate such usage. In particular, the air filtration system simply cannot handle the quantity of sand and grit that it's been forced to cope with these last few years. As a result, the system is failing, albeit slowly. I'm told we have a scant few months before it shuts down completely. Should that happen, it will quickly become impossible to breathe here in the bunker. Already the air quality begins to slightly worsen. I would like you to find the components we need to fix this bunker's air filtration system. I cannot overstate the importance of this task. See Senior Knight Lorenzo for the details. He's the one who brought the matter to my attention, and the only other person who is aware of it.
Okay. You have anything else to say?
Back again, I see. Have you found all the components we need?
No, I'm still looking for them.
Please make all haste in your search. It is imperative that I know the results of his mission.
Okay. Are they like unique parts? I'm pretty sure I've never done this before. I either swap out the Elder or blow them up already.
Did you...
Yeah?
Hello? Oh, never mind. Goodbye. Okay. Lorenzo. My bad. My bad. Oh, no, I was thinking about her because she hasn't had like a major purpose yet, and yet she has a name. So I'm wondering if she took it or lost it. The pistol, that is.
Good to see you again. What can I help you with?
The Elder wants me to retrieve components to help fix the air filtration system.
So now I'm going to have your death on my conscience too? Great.
What? Maybe you misheard me? Just give me the details. What?
You think you're the first person the Elders trusted with this? He sent 3 of our patrols out looking for those components, and they're all dead. I was the one who supplied the Elder with the location of possible sites where we could find the components, so their deaths are my fault.
And now it's your turn. Well, don't say you weren't warned. I won't take the blame when you die horribly, but I can tell you're getting impatient.
The items I'll need to keep the system running are a differential pressure controller, a reverse pulse cleaner, and several HEPA cartridge filters. At present, my best guess for finding the items would be to search any of the old vaults in the area. Those vaults were usually built much like these military bunkers, even using the same contractors in their constructions at times. I'll mark the vault's locations on your map. Best of luck to you.
Looks like Mr. House is out of the picture. One less thing for us to deal with.
Sure, search the vaults for a differential pressure controller. I got that. Reverse pulse cleaner. Nope, I've got that. Shit, I think I got everything. I definitely have the cartridge filters. Yeah. Wow. We already hit up all the vaults. Okay. Lorenzo?
Good to see you. Alive, that is. have you found all of the components yet?
Yeah, they're all right here. I wanted to ask you some questions. Can I ask you questions first?
Sure, what about?
Never mind, I lied.
Later.
Okay, let me
Good to
trade
see
with
you.
you. Let me
Alive,
give you
that
this
is.
stuff. Here it all is.
Really? I mean, that's great.
Really?
I knew you could do it all along. I'll get right to work installing these. Why don't you go tell the Elder the good news? I'm sure it'll be a huge load off of his shoulders.
Okay.
How may I assist you?
It's funny that we may end up just having to blow them up anyway. Okay. Oops, wrong area. Let's see, over here. Go there.
Back again, I see. Have you found all the components we need?
I did. Lorenzo's on it.
Good news for a change. Your efforts have humbled me, outsider. You have done more than I could expect, even from my brothers. Moreover, I've been going over the scouts' reports, and keep coming up with the same conclusion. The NCR is not the threat I've believed it to be. We should not have had to rely on your help in this crisis. I believed my actions were guided by caution and prudence, but I now see the truth. People called me a hero after what happened at Helios. But I left that battle scarred by fear, and have allowed that weakness to govern my actions. That ends now. I will undo the wrong I have done my brethren and lift the lockdown. With luck, we will once again flourish. Please, take this. It is a small token of my thanks, and scarcely begins to repay the debt owed you, but is all I am allowed to give an outsider. This key will allow you to use our safe house to the northeast. I hope it will prove useful in your travels.
Okay, I'm liked now by the Brotherhood. Northeast. Enough news have spread of your good works. Enough news of your good works has been passed around that people like you. Oh, I'm fading to black. Did he just suck my dick? What? Why did I fade to black? Is that what little thing he gave me? Is like, I'm not allowed to really give you anything else. Here, take this key and blowjob. Thank you, Elder McNamara.
Welcome, outsider, welcome. The lockdown has been officially lifted, and everyone seems to be in good spirits. With the surface open to us once again, Hardin's already started talk of sending a force out to attack Helios, but I hope to dissuade him. What can I do for you?
Dissuade him. Okay. I want to join the Brotherhood. The NCR is currently looking to destroy you. I need to get going.
Bye.
Can I dissuade Hardin? Is that doable?
It looks like you've managed to talk some sense into the Elder, outsider. Be assured I'll still be keeping an eye on him. Your efforts to help this chapter are not unappreciated. Now what can I do for you?
No, I can't.
Later.
Okay. Can I bring up the NCR wanting to blow them up?
Greetings, my friend. I hope I can be of some assistance to you.
Getting a little too wild here. The NCR is currently looking to destroy you.
I suppose it was only a matter of time. I wonder if, given the NCR's current situation, they would consider a truce of sorts. We've given up our claim to Helios, and we don't have any interest in claiming Hoover Dam, so our ambitions are not at crossed purposes. Perhaps it's time for a new strategy. Go to the NCR commander and tell her the Brotherhood is willing to put aside our enmity for the time being. Further, tell her that we are willing to send troops to aid in their coming defense of the dam.
Wow.
My guess is they're in no position to refuse.
Incredible. I'm assuming we only got that after having helped out. Okay. Return and report that the Brotherhood will support the NCR.
Greetings, my friend. I hope I can be of some assistance to you.
Can I join the Brotherhood, by the way?
You've certainly earned the right, but I'm afraid there's a slight matter of protocol that must be dealt with first. Exceptional individuals, like yourself, are sometimes allowed to join the Brotherhood if they perform a valuable service for it. While your actions up to this point have been commendable, I am afraid they don't quite qualify as such a service. However, I do have another task that fits the bill rather nicely. Would you consider undertaking it?
Yeah, what's the task? That depends on the task. On second thought, I'm not really interested in joining the Brotherhood at the moment. Yeah, sure, I'll join. I want to do the task.
As one of our patrols discovered, the mutants just to the northeast have become strangely violent in the years we were secluded. However, this turn of events could also be an opportunity. We mostly left the equipment of the communications array there alone, out of respect. As the inhabitants have now proven themselves hostile, no more respect will be accorded them, making their equipment fair game. I want you to head up to the summit of Black Mountain and install this remote signal transmitter in one of their consoles. It will allow us to tap into the radar and other detection systems running there, assuming they're still operational. If we're going to operate on the surface again, it would be nice to do so with as much information at our fingertips as possible. Good luck.
Okay. Sure. Eyesight to the blind. Let's see. Oh, let's also, on our way out, let's check the firing range again. Maybe the firing range lord showed up to lord over the place. I'm not really counting on it, though. I don't even remember their name. Maybe they just had a title for a name. Psh, they're fucking gone. They're fucking gone.
We just had word that the town of Prim is now part of the NCR. At this rate, they'll be running the whole region soon.
Where the fuck is the firing range, man? Is it you? Naked right now?
Our former elder, Elijah, was obsessed with new technology. That's
Maybe
why
it's
we
them
were
down
heroes
there.
in the first place.
Motherfucker is sleeping in power armor. I bet you could sleep in power armor standing up. You know? At the very least, the way power armor is portrayed in Fallout 4 and beyond. Is it you? Are you the firing range guy?
Hardin owes his life to McNamara. That's why he won't challenge him outright.
Okay, maybe I can just find the damn pistol. Wait, hang on, here's 2 pistols. This can't be it, though. Yeah, it's not. It's definitely not. Okay, I'm just going to drop them. Because it would be like missing pistol or whatever, right? It would have a unique name. No, nothing. Okay, how about over here? I'm assuming you're not...
Helios will be ours again, so there are whispers that McNamara's lost his nerve. I can't believe that. Not after what he did at Helios 1.
I wonder if word will get out that they're deciding to side with the NCR. Can't imagine that would be a popular choice among some of them. Initiate Stanton. No, you're the guy I spoke with earlier. Stanton?
Hardin owes his life to McNamara. That's why he won't challenge him outright.
God, I don't know where the firing range dude goes. I just thought he was there forever. Like, he pretty much just lived at the firing range. Fuck. Okay. I mean, I guess we'll go back one more time and take a peek in there. Like someone else is using the firing range. Or listen. Okay. Fuck. Where could this asshole have gone?
I heard some special squad of Rangers is on its way to the Vegas area.
Alright, well, what the fuck can you do? Let's get out of here. Ramos?
Oh, hey there. Something I can help you with?
Any new info? No? Okay, I gotta get going. Sure, well, let's at least report back to the dam. To Colonel Moore. With an update on the Brotherhood before we join them. Before we get initiated. Okay. Sure. Who knows? Maybe going out here will also fix the what's his name? Whoever the firing range dude was.
I'm glad those damn bots are gone for good.
Hello?
Well, look who it is.
Quartermaster?
What can I do for you?
Having a good time walking around in your chair? See what you got.
Thing.
Oh my god, look at all this fucking 22. Oh, no, wait, it's 22 point, or 22.3. Never mind. He does have a lot of 22, though. It's so lightweight. I'm gonna buy it. It is so lightweight. You have, like, weapon repair kits or anything like that, too? I don't think so. About any weird ammo that I need to sell off? Oh yeah, the 5.56. Sure, that'll do.
Pleasure doing business with you.
See ya.
Bye.
And let's see, where is Colonel Moore? Let me track this. I've got it tracked already. Huh. Over here. Snoozing. Or not. Oh, fuck. Okay. Walking around? What the fuck? Inside the fucking walls? Shit. Different floor.
Sounds like we're running.
There we go, in the office.
I'd still rather take my leave.
Has the Brotherhood been found?
I talked the Brotherhood into supporting the NCR.
And you believed them? Do you have any idea how long we've been fighting those bastards? Ugh, Crocker will have a field day with this. He'll want to establish diplomatic relations with them, for Pete's sake. But we've got more important matters to attend to.
NCR infamy
The President
gained.
is due to arrive soon, and we're sure the Legion won't waste such an opportunity. I want you to assist the security detail we've prepared for the President. His safety is critical to maintaining the men's fighting spirit. Go up to the Visitors Center and speak to Ranger Grant. He's in charge of security during the President's visit. Dismissed.
You'll know it when it happens. Right, we have to defend the President. Okay, well, I suppose maybe this is as good of a time as any to call it. When next we return, we will probably do this because it's kind of a pressing matter. Then we can see about helping out the Brotherhood and becoming formally like a member of the Brotherhood. And then we can also check out the safe house. I wonder if Crocker does say anything if we go meet him back at the strip. Right? I wonder if he'll say anything about our work with the Brotherhood. I'm curious about that. Right. On the one hand, I do feel like a sneering imperialist would have just blown up the Brotherhood bunker. But on the other hand, we have convinced them to lay their lives on the line for our war. Right? We're kind of doing like an Israel thing right now. Right? So maybe that's a bit more fucked up. In some ways, that's fucked up too. Anyway, when next we return, we'll do all that. Or at the very least, we're going to do some security detail for President Kimball. Until next time, please take care of each other.